What is going on, everybody? Brendan with Atlas Stationers coming at you live from Chicago. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. I hope y'all are doing well. Today we've got a great virtual takeover happening. For those of you who didn't know, we've got John Lane coming on with Visconti and St. Dupont. He works for Coles of London, the U.S. distributor of both of them. And as you know, he is the #1 guy we bring on the channel. He is an Instagram live warrior, as I like to call it. I hope you guys are all doing well. Hello, Dr. Coleman, thank you. Thank you for complimenting the glasses. Sometimes my vision's a little bad, you know? But we've got a great show lined up today. So we are going to go over Visconti and Dupont. Our goal is to go over a lot of the newer products, so that way we have a good video and a good understanding of the new releases from both brands. If you want to refer back to our YouTube channel, just Atlas Stationers, John and I went live and we discussed more in depthly both brands, and that way you can actually, learn a little bit more about the brand overview or things like that. Oh my goodness, we got the whole party in here today. What's up? What's up? How the heck we doing? I'm rocking my Cubs jersey today, even though it's not baseball season. I'm just trying to look fresh. But yeah, I'm going to wait for John to join. I think the promotions we're running today, they're pretty crazy actually. If you purchase any St. Dupont pen over $800, you will get a $350 St. Dupont wand lighter and candle gift set. And then if you purchase any Visconti over $800, you will actually get the travel filler. And then I think basically like everything else will come with a bottle of ink. So really good promotions today. John, I'm waiting for you. I don't know if you're in, my man. Palmer's Pens, what's up? What's up? How we all doing? John, you are in. Here we go. What's up, John? How the heck we feeling today, boy?
We're good.
Excellent, excellent. Listen, are you in Chicago or something? What are you wearing?
No, I'm going to give you a little history lesson, Brendan.
Let's do it.
In the early 1900s, Seattle had a pro hockey team called the Metropolitans. And in 1917, they beat the Montreal Maroons for the Stanley Cup.
Dang.
And this is the jersey they wore.
That's crazy.
Which is, in my 50-some-odd years of following hockey, it's the most hideous jersey I've ever seen. But I justified the expense because it's my ugly Christmas sweater.
Listen, but that's why it's so good. It's because it's so ugly. Otherwise, it wouldn't have that same type of value. When I was looking through my shades, they're kind of like an orange lens, so everything instantly looks like orange and blue. So I got a little excited for a second. All right, John. I had to try to replicate the mustache. I shaved this morning. Obviously, my face is not liking this guy, so we're going to put that to the side. But listen, John, today was a shades inside type of day. I wanted to do something special since you were here. I'm trying to look very cool in front of you since you're one of the coolest pen guys in the industry.
I got my loop out. Do you still growing your mustache?
Oh, no. Here you go.
Are you still growing your mustache? Oh, there it is. There it is.
You see that? Bogus. Hey, luckily I negated that, and I did shave this morning because I had a feeling I was going to get ripped on, so. All right, you guys. Hey, this is John Lane. Many of you have seen him on our channel before. He is with Coles of London. John, if you want to give a quick introduction about who you are, what you do, just kind of both brands, and yeah.
As Brendan said, I'm John Lane. I'm Vice President of Sales for St. Dupont. We're Coles of London. I also represent Visconti, and just having a great time doing it. I want to thank all the gang at Atlas for really pulling behind this line and putting it in, and just having a great time. But good. Brendan, before we start, I've got something you've inspired me.
Let's see it. What's going on? What's happening?
So about 3 weeks ago, you did an Instagram Live and gave a tour of the store. And for those of you that have never made an in-person visit to Atlas Stationers, you're missing out because you walk down the aisle, you have no idea what you're going to see. And so you gave us a tour of all the stuff that your dad buys for holiday stuff. And so and I've never had a Christmas tree down in this office. Now, my buddy Rob Allen helped me build this about 10 years ago. Hey, Rob, he's on. He's also the one who shot me with a nail gun, but that's a whole different story. We'll get to that at
He's a
another
great
time.
friend.
Yeah, isn't he though? So I've never had a Christmas tree down here, and it drives my wife insane. She'll come down here this time of year and say, "This looks the same as it does in June." I'm like, "Yeah, it's what I wanted to do." So
Exactly.
you personally inspired me to go buy a Christmas tree.
Oh,
then I'm like,
that's what we're here for, John.
okay, I'm like, okay, then what do I decorate it with? And a brilliant business plan came to me. Okay, we both sell pens. We've been selling pens to people who write with them. No, my friend, we have a whole other business now.
What is it?
It's the pen tree.
Oh, snap. That's
Okay.
wicked.
And you know, with the Visconti and Dupont line, the pens are so colorful. Look at that. We missed out on this business opportunity. So
Dude,
next year,
right.
on your website, we're going to offer custom-made trees for Visconti and Dupont pens. Guy calls up, says, okay, I want a 4.5 noble fir. All right, sir, what would you like on it? I'd like 55 crimson diamond guilloche. And then what we're going to do, we're going to offer a custom topper like I have here that I bought at Atlas, the banana slug.
Let's go.
Okay.
Dude, that is crazy. John, that's a brilliant idea.
So I threw in a couple of DuPont lighters, my ashtray, some Beanie Babies, which actually that's one of the first things I started getting from Atlas when my daughter was a baby. You were supplying Monique, the pilot rep, with Beanie Babies for my kid.
That's awesome. That is, honestly, that's the crispiest thing I ever seen. So it's great because we'll work on a bundle package. I mean, it will be probably the most expensive Christmas tree you ever purchase, but we'll work out a great deal,
Absolutely.
We could do a couple different tiers, the beginners Christmas tree, the intermediate, and then the expert, the elite, with a couple Homo Sapiens, some DuPonts you got. John, that was brilliant, man. I'm jealous I didn't think of that. I'm a little salty, but hey, man, that's why we have you here. We're just we're gonna create some patents and some brilliant ideas.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. Well, real quick, let me show you what I got here. I kind of pulled up a few things. If you recall, I think over the summer when you were on, I guess fortunately and unfortunately listed you on our website. So unfortunately for you, you're probably gonna have to pack your bags very soon because you are officially sold out, John. Somebody has dropped $1 million on you, and I feel really bad because I oversold you John Lane plus an iPad and the John Lane, the world's greatest dad. So I'm gonna have to call somebody and refund them $1 million. But you're packing your bags, my man.
Well, I was checking my wife's checking account the other day, and she's overdrawn, so maybe she bought me.
She's like, I can't risk it. That mustache is too perfect. I know how hard of an effort you put into that. And then lastly, before we get into the pens, so I know that I helped create your new obsession with banana slugs. So I actually did some calculations, and I prepared my own tower of banana slugs right here. You see that right there?
Yeah.
And
perfect.
You know me. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we just got a new shipment in. Dude, these are freaking awesome. Literally like the coolest thing out there. But I was doing some calculations. Yes, I'm a pen salesman, but I did do a little math in my head. So, I'm always hassling you for a Homo sapien that I want you to send me.
Right.
And, I'm going to continue to hassle you. But I figured, you're a great guy that probably enjoys negotiating. So I was doing a quick calculation of how we can make something work between us. I was thinking if I have enough banana slugs, I could trade it to you for a Homo sapien. Now, John, do you know how many banana slugs equal one Homo sapien?
I can see Mark and Michael shaking their heads in North Carolina right now.
I just take a guess. How many banana slugs would I have to send you for a Homo sapiens?
Well, I think you gave me the friends and family discount on mine, so probably, I don't know, maybe 100.
Okay, so I was going off list price for the banana slugs, 20% off for the Homo sapiens. I'd have to send you 42 banana slugs in order to get a Homo sapien. But you're right, we did get you that family discount. So you basically have to multiply that by close to 2. So John, if you are about it, I will send you 85 banana slugs. And I will personally place them all across your house if you want, for no extra charge.
Let me get back to you on that, okay?
Talk to your wife. If she wants to make it happen, we'll do it. We'll get it all set up. All right, John, that was pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That was 15 minutes worth. I'm sure people get some entertainment, but we do need to talk about pens.
Okay.
So what do you want to do first? I think we were going to show some Visconti, and then we'll do Dupont. Is that correct?
That's fine. I got Visconti here in front of me. I got some leather here. So, yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do first? Honestly, I got to pull up my agenda. Do you have that up right now?
I do.
Okay. What do we got first?
I do leather.
Perfect. That's the biggest item, arguably one of the biggest items on the list. So check these out. What's up with Visconti leather? When did it come out? What's the ins and outs of these bad boys right here?
Everything was kind of delayed, of course, because of the pandemic. And we had a leather line, I was told some years ago, it was all made in India. But this is all now made in Italy. I think it's pretty reasonably priced. You've got what do you got there in front? You got the 3-pen there?
Yeah, I think this is the 2, the 6, and then the 12.
Okay, I've got the 12 here. And what's really nice about this is that it gives a really nice secure pouch basically for the pen. So if you've got a stash of Homo Sapiens, watermarks, opera masters, you're going to want something really good to protect them all. And this is it. This retails for $295. And like I said, if you got a stash of pens like that, that's pretty reasonable to be able to protect it.
Absolutely. That definitely is. I really like the 2 color options here. Pretty traditional in terms of the brown, or was this called like cognac or something? I don't know the official
Yeah, it's
name.
cognac.
And then just the solid black. So just to get it close up.
Then there's a gray.
Oh, that gray is nice, man.
And what I really like the blue.
That'd match my outfit really well. John, you could toss that in with the Homo Sapiens you're giving me, all right?
Okay, I'll just and it's got this particular one has room for 4 pens. So.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
Is that offered in every color?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, that is pretty crazy. I don't think I've sorted through all of ours yet. That's wild. So
there's actually.
Oh, go ahead.
There's actually 44 different SKUs of the leather in 4 different colors.
Wow. So wait, on that one real quick though, so the zip, it's a double zip, and then the zipper is in the middle?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
That's
what's cool,
man.
I got to take this off. Actually, it's the one on here. This was really a nice touch. The zipper pull is actually a nib.
Dang.
Yeah, I thought that was really
that's
nice
pretty
touch.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Honestly, it's the intricate designs like that, man. That's how you know.
So these started shipping a couple weeks ago, and they're going pretty well. The thing is, we need to get out and do some in-store events, some regional pen shows to let people, you know how it is where people come in, they feel it, they smell it, and they're putting their pens in there. So
absolutely.
But these are now available for holiday shopping.
Perfect. Just in time. Let me do a close-up of the 12 pouch. We can show the actual pouches in there. I mean, look at that. That's some good stuff right here. Cool. All of these are available on our website. As always, there you go, John. You got the Voyagers in there. Looking good. As always, if there's something you see in the video that we don't show on our website or we show out of stock, just hit us up. We'll get you covered, all right?
Yeah, especially when we get to the Dupont stuff in a little bit. There are some things that Alice does not carry in the store, but everything is available on the website. If it's not, just go on our website, colesoflondon.com, and go through there, and then just send Brendan a message that I want this and I want that.
Absolutely, and I know we'll get into it later, but we officially sell cigar cutters and lighters now. What a world, man! That's awesome.
I know. We got to get you smoking cigars now.
Yeah, hey, here and there, maybe once every couple of years. I've been waiting to save up for a cigar with you, man. Got to make it the right way. All right, perfect. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so now we're going to go into some product. You got on your list that you want to talk about the new Van Gogh. This is the new Old Vineyard and Peasant Woman.
Dude, that's one of the craziest variations I've seen on it. That is beautiful.
And this is the ballpoint. I think you've got some fountains and some rollers there, I think.
I sure do. Let me show you. Sorry, I was pulling up the agenda. Yeah, let me get a close-up on these. So what's the story behind this? This is the Old Vineyard with Peasant Woman.
Yeah, all the Van Gogh models are based on Van Gogh paintings that actually exist. And the cool one about this particular model is that, I mean, yours looks remarkably different than mine, Brendan. And what's
Yeah,
kind
that
of
is
cool is
crazy.
that you can mix and match caps and barrels and kind of create your own. But the colors are the same, but the patterns are way different.
Dude, that is sweet. Yeah, yours has a really cool like orange streak through it. Yeah, that right there, that side you're holding up. That is
Yeah,
sweet, man.
yeah,
Yeah, so these are
yeah.
relatively new. They came out like last month, I want to say, right?
Yeah, they did, and they come with it's a holiday gift pack with a fountain. You get a free bottle of ink with a fountain. There it is.
Perfect. Yeah, so I think we have these available in fountain, roller, and ballpoint.
Yeah.
Really nice. This has to be one of the best-selling collections in the pen industry. I mean, I highly recommend everybody gets at least one Van Gogh. I think it's a really nice introduction to the actual brand too. You know,
It's got a steel nib, but it's what I found. It's one of the smoothest steel nibs that I've written with. It's awesome.
absolutely,
And then
absolutely.
it comes with the My Pen system where you can customize it.
Yeah, so if you guys wanted to do that, we do have the My Pen system here. You would just put in the order notes. You can do 2 letters, so like your initials, and we can actually swap it out for you. Let me try to get it close up.
Very easy process to do, and it's a really nice touch to customize your pen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. John, real quick, I want to show kind of the setup. So, for example, here is the wheat field with crows. The presentation is super nice on these. So you get a little bit about the actual painting, the pen itself, the ink bottle. Really nice setup, really nice gift. And then arguably one of the most popular ones, John, at least what we sell here, is the Orchard and Blossom. This one is so pretty.
Yeah, and again, you can see the difference, and that actually has rose gold trim on it, which is a really nice add-on.
That is just pretty, man. So yeah, they all run. I forgot what they retail. I know we can sell them at, I think, $229. I think is what we sell them at.
Yeah, the suggested retail is $269 for the.
Perfect. Sorry, you got to see the sneak peek of all of our Clorox and Lysol.
See, that's what I meant. You never know what you're going to see at the stationers.
Dude, it's crazy. So we've actually met like hundreds and hundreds of CTA workers, police officers, the mayor's entourage comes in. We've met so many people. We've had people who have driven in from 2.5 hours away just because word is out that we have it. And so while they're buying this stuff, I'm trying to like get them to try a fountain pen. I'm like, hey, buy a pen with this Lysol, you know?
It might be a new promotion. Buy a Van Gogh, get a free bottle of Lysol.
I mean, dude, honestly, it's like it's needed. It's a very important item to have, and I'm just happy we're able to provide it here in Chicago. So, really good stuff, man.
Perfect.
Yeah. You want to talk anything else about any Van Goghs? You know, I just wanted to show the overall like setup.
You got that, but I just wanted to highlight the new one, and
Sure.
it is selling very well, and you know the gift set make a great stocking stuffer.
Absolutely. Or it makes a great ornament on your new Christmas tree.
Yep.
All right, beautiful. So,
Okay.
Next up, John, you know, something came across via parcel that I don't think you have yet, and I really wanted to rub it in your face because this is one of the coolest things I've seen, and I've heard you've been dying to get your hands on one. So here we go. You ready? This is pretty crazy. Hello?
Oh man.
Hey, hello? What the heck is that, John? That's the new Divina, baby.
How did you get one of those?
Listen, I pulled some strings. I went behind your back, and I said, send them all to me, man. We're doing it.
See, these guys that I work for, they do this. I FaceTime Michael Hujar every day, and he gets this look on his face. He says, I got something to show you, and he goes like this, and I never see the pen, and now they're sending it to you. Really?
Dude, it's because, hey, when you have $1 million smile, things just naturally get shipped your way, you know? All right, John, what is this? What are we working with? This is arguably one of the biggest releases, too, of 2020.
That is the Divina Bordeaux, and the Divina has been one of my favorite pens. I mean, this is my personal one that I use. There's not been a release for about 4 years, and this came over, and it is absolutely stunning, the colors that are in it. It's called Bordeaux. It's got the new Visconti in-house nib, 18 karat. It's just awesome. Awesome.
Dude, that is sexy. Forgive me. You know, I usually try to stick to crispy and saucy, but that is a sexy pen right there, man.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about
goodness.
this. We got to talk about this crispy thing later. So okay. But no, those have arrived in Charlotte and are shipping. So get them while you can, because we aren't going to get that many of them. It's not a limited edition, but it's right now. It's kind of limited production. So get them while you can. Extra fine, medium, broad, and stub. Rollerball Ballpoint, $11.95 retail for the fountain. But the colors,
so sweet.
It's just always amazed me the construction of the Divina, able to get that sterling silver bands in there, and with that color, it's just and you were rotating it, Brendan. You can see how it literally changes color as you rotate it around.
It's a very unique shape, you know, just the way it kind of swirls like that. I mean, yeah. I don't know of anything else like this. I'm gonna do a close up. We'll compare it to the black one. The black one's pretty cool. And John, I know you've had that ballpoint for probably longer than I've been alive. So look at that. I mean, even the black one's just classy too. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, it's just it's a phenomenal pen. It's got a great weight to it. And then, as I said, with the new Visconti in-house nib, it's an amazing writer. It was a great writer before with the Bach nib in it, but with new Visconti nib, it's really nice.
Yeah. So real quick, the fountain pens I think retail at $11.95. If I recall correctly. Okay, $11.95. I've also got a ballpoint right here. I know we're about to get shunned for showing a ballpoint.
That's $6.75. Yeah.
$6.75.
Yeah.
Perfect. John, real quick, I want to interject. You know, we are going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the show. We're going to be giving away a Visconti Rembrandt. I want to just kind of do the giveaway at the end, make a separate post as we've been doing with the takeovers. But I want something super unique that the people have to come back and find a specific answer or whatnot. In terms of they can't Google the answer, you know what I mean? So I think for Pelican, I did, what was the capacity of the M1000 for ink? Boom, 1.35 milliliters. Well, people could Google that. So I do not want to include anything that can be Googled. So I want some personal information about you, John. Do you have anything such as your favorite color? What size shoe do you wear? Anything in particular that cannot be found on Google? How much money are you worth? I mean, that's easy. That's $1 million, but.
Not if my wife bought me again.
Oh, true. Well, we'll have to work on making her return it. So, but what about favorite sports teams or just anything particular that nobody can find except in this video? Okay.
Favorite hockey team?
I know it's not the Blackhawks, is it?
I lived there for 10 years.
Okay. You know, who is your favorite current hockey team? I think I know. Oh, dude, yeah, disappointing season, man. I don't even want to get going on that.
Yeah, I left this out of my desk for your mom. You know,
dude, I gotta show her that.
Give her a little comfort.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad you got faith all the way out there. But I think I know the answer. Do you want me to take a guess? I think we talked about this before. Of your favorite hockey team?
Yeah.
Isn't it the New York Rangers?
Yes.
Boom! Let's go. All right, so that's going to be the question. So the question for the post we will make for the giveaway is, what is John Lane's favorite hockey team? And we just gave the answer of the New York Rangers. John, it's smack in the middle, so people are going to have to watch the entire video. So we got them, John. We locked them in.
Perfect.
All right, cool. Let's move on. Real quick, I think we have the Voyagers up next. Isn't that so?
It's not on here, but I want to talk about it anyway. Oh, it is on here. That's the last thing for Visconti. Okay.
I snuck it in for you because I know it's a big release.
You've got them there. I've got them here. Okay, so there's 3 different models. The purple is called the Orion Nebula. And it's amazing. It's acrylic resin. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you probably see it better on yours, Brennan, that it almost looks like it's like a hex, but it's just the way that the material is in. Yeah, that's a nice touch too at the bottom. It's got some of the acrylic on the bottom of the barrel.
It's gorgeous, man. That is gorgeous.
And then the next is the Alpha Centauri, which is like an amber color.
Yeah, this one almost looks like an Arco oak type of material.
Yeah.
That is so smooth, man.
And then lastly, it's the Black Star.
And are these available in anything other than a fountain pen?
Yeah, I just showed you a ballpoint.
Okay.
And a roller.
Okay, fantastic. And these do house the new Visconti, or the new in-house Visconti nib.
Yes, it does. And it's got a really cool converter. It says Voyager on it, and there's the gas gauge. It's just a twist up.
Oh, so it's kind of like an extended converter.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, and then you can put a cartridge in.
Sweet. So, do you want to talk about real quick? I mean, I think 2020 was this year when Visconti decided to switch to in-house nibs. Can you just talk about some differences between the old palladium nib and the new gold nib? Kind of the benefits of housing everything under one roof.
We never had really any quality problems with Bach, but it's just, in my years working with Pilot, they never farmed anything out. It was always in-house. We kept everything sort of in the group. And it's the same thing with Visconti. We want to do the same thing there. We don't rely on outside. And this nib, I mean, you never know when you start switching things over, when you've got a proven nib like Bach was. But this is an amazing writing nib.
I agree. Very smooth. It's awesome, man. So, yeah, I mean, you're not relying on shipments from another company per se. You have everything under one roof, quicker, smoother assembly process.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of benefits to doing it. And, I mean, Visconti is one of the first major brands to switch, I feel. I mean, I know a couple other brands will switch to like Yovo nibs or Schmidt nibs, but to do everything in-house is pretty impressive.
It is, and anything new that comes out will have the new, the first one that came out, and it's hanging on my Christmas tree over there, the limited edition Polynesia. That was the first one at 18 karat, and then we came out with the lava colors, and so that was the first 14 karat in-house nib.
What a weird thing to say, John. Oh, my pen's on my Christmas tree.
Hey, next year when we're rolling in the money from all these custom Visconti and Dupont trees we're going to make, you're not going to be laughing.
Yeah, hey, it's a good idea. You know what we should try to do, low key? We should try to get a contract with the Chicago Christmas tree. You know, that super big one they do? Dude, we'd be able to put like 1 million units on there. That would be wicked.
I'd have to talk to Paris and Italy about that first.
Yeah, I don't think you want to put pens any higher up than about a couple inches off the table or ground. So, 100 feet up probably isn't the best place for a $1,000 Visconti.
You know what? If they want to buy them, wherever they want to put them, that's fine.
Exactly. We're doing the community a service. John, I actually have a lot of the Homo Sapiens lined up real quick.
Okay.
These are, I think, like the originals moving into the Lava series. Then we've got a couple of the limited or the special editions right here. Really nice assortment. And one thing I really like that's happening with this collection is there's basically a pen for everyone. There's so many different colors now, a few different materials. I mean, if you don't like, for some reason, the hook safe, that seal, you can get the magnetic one, even though I don't really hear, actually, I've never heard anybody saying they don't like the patent closure system on this. But just truly awesome. And then this was the Opera Master.
Yeah, that's a beautiful pen. That's on the tree too.
You know what? I'm pretty impressed that the Banana Slug outdid the Opera Master Polynesia as the tree topper. That's pretty impressive. We know where your priorities are.
It truly was one of the most hideous things that you showed, so I had to have it. I bought it like 5 minutes after the video was over.
Good. Oh, I'm sorry. My camera's flying everywhere. All right, John, anything else you want to talk about in terms of Visconti, or are we ready to move on to some Dupont?
Just one last thing about the nibs, Brendan, is that not all of the Visconti now have the new in-house nibs on it. They'll be transitioned in as inventory goes down. So, still the Crystal Dream here, that still has the Bach nib on it. And so as things get down and production gets a little bit higher, then we'll start putting the rest of the in-house nibs on the rest of the line.
Sure. Hey, actually, John, real quick, I forgot. we picked up a couple bamboos from you guys. We wanted to bring these in and offer them at a really nice price. John, I think we're going to do these at like 600 right now. These are an older release. We've got 2 of them right there. These are such a unique piece. I don't really know too much about them because I think they came out before my time, but I mean, just the appeal of this is wicked.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing about Visconti is that the imagination that they have when they're doing designs. I mean, if you just you held up the Polynesia, and even the watermark pens, the Blue Lagoon, Blue Moon. I mean, it's just amazing. The construction. I mean, you can see the clip, how translucent it is there. So,
oh yeah, on that one, yeah, on the watermark. Dude, those watermarks
what I've seen is
sick.
that they've got quite an imagination when it comes to design.
Yeah, absolutely. Very unique, and they have a good eye for detail. So that's awesome, man. John, we're actually making great time right now. We've got about a half hour left, and we're making halfway through the brand. So, or halfway through the video. So now let's switch brands to ST Dupont. So this, as you and I have been discussing the past few months, you are one of the big reasons, if not the big reason, that DuPont is now officially at Atlas Stationers. And let me tell you, the brand has jump-started. Hello. The brand has jump-started. All right, I can't put the phone there. I'm sorry. The brand has jump-started. And John, we wanted to hold off on this until kind of things settled down in the retail store because we figured it would be a fantastic brand once everybody was back in the city. But man, oh man, the reaction to DuPont from our customers has been insane. And so I think right now would be a great time to actually go over an overview of the brand, since now we physically have the product here, kind of what we're stocking, and just a little bit of information. So if you just want to give another quick overview about DuPont, what there is that's offered, and then we can jump into what we have here.
Okay. I've been a DuPont fan for years. I mean, the lighter that I'll show you later on that I've had for 20 years. I mean, DuPont is just nothing but quality. I mean, it's conservative, very elegant, but there's never any quality issues. This is one factory that I can't wait to see, just to see how all this was made, because of my history with lacquered pens. I want to be able to see how they do it versus how the makie artists in Japan do it. There's a wide range of different pens now in the lines. There's the line D, there's the line D medium, there's the D initial, there's Defi. Defis are one of my, even though it's just a ballpoint, it's one of my favorites. But it's the one thing that you can always hype is the quality of it. You buy a DuPont pen today, you're still going to be using it. Like my lighter, I'm still using it 20 years later.
Wow.
I've never had any quality complaints. I did have a lighter just kind of refurbished by a guy in New York who's the authorized repair guy. But it's just the overall quality. And now that it's here, I mean, obviously the pandemic hurt everything of getting things launched on time. We'll show you the Diamond Guilloche pretty quick, which you've been selling very well. Normally, DuPont, again, as I said, is very conservative with black, blue, silver, black pens with gold trim, that sort of thing. But with the new Diamond Guilloche, it's really, really taking it to a next level.
Absolutely.
The Diamond Guilloche is really cool because it's a U.S. exclusive, the 3 colors that are out, and they've been selling so well. There you go. Blinders are on.
Beautiful.
So well, there will be 3 more colors next year.
What? For real?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked, man. Wicked.
So right now you can get it in those 3. My favorite is the crimson, which of course is on the tree. Then
Never gets old, man.
Can you imagine a green Christmas tree with 75 of those hanging from it?
That'd be awesome. Honestly, I really hope I live to see it happen someday. That'd be amazing. Let me look at that, man.
That's got a 14-karat nib, which is amazingly smooth. That's the particular pen that I write with every day.
Unbelievable. And John, you know what I've just thought of? We're going to do a 2-part question for the giveaway. We're going to ask what your favorite hockey team is and which Diamond Guilloche is your favorite. So then we got a pen question in there as well, all right? So we'll
Okay.
double up. We'll narrow it down from the people that only make it to halfway to the video, all right? But yeah, check these out. I do have to admit the red is actually my favorite one as well, and it's our best seller. I think it's just because, I don't know, I feel like it pops more because of the gold trim, you know?
It's between the gold trim, and I think it's got a lot of depth to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas
I'm going to pull one of these and put it in the light.
that the turquoise is probably or the aquamarine is probably the most, you can see the guilloche pattern in it the closest or the best. Yeah.
That's insane, man.
And the blue one it's a very, very pronounced sapphire blue.
Yeah, that's like a true blue right there. And they're all snap caps, which I think is amazing.
And they post really well, but I prefer not to post it. It feels better in my hand because it's got the faceted neck, so your fingers aren't going to slide down it like you would if it was smooth.
John, you wouldn't even be able to tell I'm a lefty, huh? Or I'm not a lefty. Look at that left-handed grip right there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, so, you know, as obviously you and I and probably our viewers know, the diamond guilloches were kind of what kicked off our Dupont collection because you got them in our store. Those were the only 3 we carried. We saw a pretty big reaction, and then we were like, you know what? We got to do it. And just to organize my things a little bit, I want to show everybody an overview of the Dupont just to show you how – hold on. Camera, boom. Look how classy that is.
It's a great display you have, Brendan.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just all premium stuff. This is ridiculous. I really like the shark blue, by the way, which we can talk about in a second. So walk me through kind of the price points, if you don't mind. So I know we have like the Deffies, the Line Ds, the large, the medium. What's kind of the way DuPont does things?
It just depends on what the size of the pen is. I mean, the Diamond Guilloche is one of the more expensive ones at $9.95. But it is expensive. But at the same time, you know, look what you're getting. I mean, you'll be writing with this pen for years. The Line Ds, they're $7.95 for the fountain. And again, you can see. I mean, this is I would never say it's boring, but it's just really a very conservative and elegant pen.
Absolutely. Is that the large you got right there? I don't have a large out besides these ones.
Yeah.
And I think those, but
this is the large.
Let me show a comparison. Let me move the sword real quick. John, this is what I do all day. I get out all my pens and I just sit there and just swap trays. Really fun. So that's the difference right there between the two of them.
It's a little longer. And like I said, I prefer not to post it. It's very comfortable to write with without the cap.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. So what colors can we expect next year? I mean, I have a feeling you're not going to be able to tell us. When will we know in 2021 which releases will come out? Is it going to be Chicago Bears color, orange, navy blue, and like black or something?
Orange, no. and we got enough black pens, so no.
Okay, there you go.
It really hasn't been decided yet, Brendan. We've seen prototypes from Paris and of several different colors, and you're probably looking at maybe the end of March, maybe a little sooner.
Okay, that's a lot earlier than I thought it was going to be honest. That's going to be a really nice release.
You know, the difference between Visconti and DuPont is Visconti will do pens literally overnight. I mean, they launched the Voyager on their Instagram site before we knew about it, which was fine. But it's just kind of nice having a steady flow of products. Whereas DuPont is more, I don't want to say structured, but we know what we're going to get. And
absolutely.
We get a lot of headway on that as far as timetables go. What really helped the Diamond Guilloche is it was a U.S. exclusive, as will the new colors that will come out.
Wow. And how many units made it to the U.S. for this series, if you have that number off the top of your head?
I want to say like 150 of each.
Wow. So that's actually a lot less than what I thought it would be. So,
Yeah.
so basically you're looking at about, 450, basically sub 500 units in total. So really cool stuff here. Real quick, what I want to move into, John, how do you pronounce it? It's atelier?
Uh,
Atelier?
atelier. It's sort of like guilloche. People say guilloche or guilloche.
Yeah. Yeah, basically as long as you know what the other person's talking about, it's good.
Now I have the blue one here. The brown one I don't have, but here's the blue Atelier.
So are these just like a limited release of the line D?
Well, you got to
The
remember
large
that,
model.
like with lacquer pens, it's not necessarily a limited release, but it's limited production because it takes a while to make one of these things because you've got to let the lacquer cure.
Oh, true.
That doesn't happen overnight. So it's not like we can call. I mean, we kid about doing our Christmas tree. It's not like we can call Paris and say, "Okay, we need 1,000 of these." That just wouldn't be. They wouldn't be able to do it.
So we'd have to tell them like 2 years ago that we need them for this year.
Probably, yeah. So everything's a limited production. I mean, Dupont has limited editions, but there are limited productions because of the lacquering process. Like the same thing we would go through with Macchier.
Sure.
You know, it doesn't take quite as long to make one of these as it does a Macchier pen because there are many fewer layers of lacquer on the Dupont pens than there are on the Macchier pens because there's no pattern to cover up.
Absolutely. I can't even imagine sitting through making either pen. I mean, heck, John, my patience is very slim. I'm bouncing off the walls, but to sit through a process of making pens, I give everybody who does that a lot of credit and respect. That stuff is crazy.
Yeah, I can see you doing a pen, Brendan, and you put a layer of lacquer on it and go, oh, I need to write with it, and now you can't get it out of your hand because it's stuck to your hand.
Not smooth. Yeah, the finish wasn't cured. It's like a triangle pen, just bumps everywhere. Cool, man.
So, I don't know if you have any of these. This is another guilloche pattern, but it's in a line D medium, and as you can see, it's obviously more subtle. But this was one of my favorite pens.
I think I got this one right here. Is this the same one?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this is a beauty.
And that's a nice snap-on.
So
again, it's very, very elegant.
So what do you think is the most common pen model to own from Dupont? Is like the line D medium, the standard, or what would you consider is almost like a flagship, like the bestseller per se? Like what would you recommend people were to get if they wanted to experience the brand?
Well, I know most of your folks on here are fountain pen users, but I love the Defi ballpoint, the line D ballpoint. They're great to write with. They're very well balanced. Yeah, you've got the vintage there, and I know we're going to talk about lighters and cutters a little bit later on, but this is a really cool set. You can get a matching lighter, you can get a matching cutter with this pen. And
yeah, that is awesome, man.
What a great gift set.
Wow. John, somebody just commented, I came in late, but is the Visconti guy wearing a Seattle Metropolitans hockey jersey? That guy's good.
He
John
is.
Thomas, man. Nice.
He is.
Wow. Yeah, I think this is a fantastic pen right here. I really like the design of it.
And then there are two more. When we were talking yesterday, there are two more. I think you've got them there. Yeah, it's the new Gunmetal and the matte black.
Yeah, these are nice, man. These are for sure crispy. For sure. No doubt about that, John, honestly. Yeah, these are sharp. I actually want to show the DuPont symbol on the pen. I mean, it's insane. That's just super pretty.
That's on top.
Wow.
Of most of them.
Cool.
One other one, Brendan, you started to show the new sword collection.
Oh, yeah. Let me grab it.
This is pretty cool. I just love the clip. It's got the DuPont D, obviously, and the sword clip.
Wow.
And again, with the 14K nib.
That's sharp, John. No pun intended, man.
And you can also get the Hippocrates.
Whoa, let me get my glasses off for that. So what the heck is that?
So this is a tribute to the Greek philosopher Hippocrates, and you can see the snake is like the medical symbol.
Wow. And that's on the sword model.
Yeah.
Interesting. Dude, that is nice, man. Wow. How many sword models are there, John? How many are out currently?
We have 2 here.
Okay. So it's the one I just showed and the one you have.
Right, and there are plans to bring over a couple more. I saw some prototypes the other day.
Good.
So
good.
it's just very, very elegant. And then, I mean, the first one I sold was to a doctor in Dallas.
Wow, very fitting.
But I just love the clip.
So I think an important thing to realize with Dupont is, yeah, it's a very high-end brand, but I think something that should be noted is it's never overwhelming. Like, I think they have the perfect balance of a finish, of a size. They don't overdo things, and that's what makes them so crisp, John, as you know I like to say, which we'll talk after the show if I'm allowed to say that for Dupont, all right? But, I mean, even when you go down to more of the entry-level lines, you know, it's just everything about them is just so slick.
Yeah, there you've got the shark blue. There's also an electric blue, which I don't have here, that is also available. The shark blue, the red, and the electric blue are brand new. And it's got it's almost a matte finish to it. Very nice.
Yeah, this one is for sure a little different than this. This is more of a glossy lacquer, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is sharp, man.
And then the electric blue is very glossy.
I don't think I. Oh, is this the electric blue? Oh no, the electric blue I don't have. You're right. I think it's more of a true blue than the shark blue, isn't it? This one's more lighter.
Yeah,
okay.
Much more. And
Perfect.
then you've got the red there.
Absolutely. Let me show that. And these are steel nibs, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So this would be a great recommendation if you want to experience Dupont without going into the gold nibs and going at about 600. I think these run at a couple hundred. So you can do fountain, rollerball, ballpoint. John, I just want to reiterate real quick. We do have a couple great deals right now. Again, if you purchase a Dupont above $800, we've got a nice, beautiful Dupont wand lighter and candle set, which John will show off in a minute. If you purchase a Visconti of that value, you'll get a free traveler, an ink traveler.
Now, this is an old one. This is one I've had for years, but it's very similar. So I don't know if you have any there or not.
I do actually, somewhere. Here we go. I actually got it right here. Let me put the camera down real quick. Yeah, so this is a really nice piece. You know, there's always a lot of people that never quite understand how to get the entire ink bottle or all the ink out of the ink bottle. Well, this is your solution right here. And you can take this on the go to travel, hence the traveling ink well. And then we're also giving out a bottle of ink with basically every fountain pen purchase for today. So it's going to be a Visconti ink bottle. I think we've got a couple colors on the website. John, for the sake of time, I'm trying to see some lighters, man. You trying to show some lighters? Well,
I just want to show, I had to borrow these from my wife. This is what we're giving away. This is a candle set, and it's made by, it's interesting, French company called Trudon. They've been making candles since like 1643, which is ridiculous. And then this is the wand. And it's to light candles with. And it's a butane torch. And you will not be able to see the flame, but believe me, it's there.
Oh, yeah. You can kind of see a little bit.
Yeah.
A little of the blue.
And there's a gas gauge here, so you can tell how much is in there. And this is a $360 value with this set. And then it comes with a stand. I just steal these off the mantle because my wife's already unpacking them and everything. So
I think she's watching. She's like, John, why are you touching my stuff?
She put something about 20 minutes ago. She said crispy.
Yeah, dude, that's what's up, man. I have an effect on people. Let me tell you, it's the new way.
Okay,
Cool.
so lighters.
Lighters, man. I'm here to learn right now. So for those of you watching, we were able to upload quite a few lighters to our website. Everything is currently being drop shipped from John in Dupont. We don't have them in store yet. We're probably going to work on that hopefully in the near future, but we have a nice assortment on our website. John, I know you have your own collection, and we're going to kind of take a look at some similarities in the overall design of Dupont lighters. So, hey, man, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, so as I said, I've been collecting DuPont lighters for about 20 years. And all of my lighter samples, I've got some of my own here, but all my lighter samples are in Texas. I was supposed to do an event there, and I can't obviously carry them with me. You can only carry one lighter on the plane with you, and it has to be a soft flame. So I couldn't take any of the torches. And believe me, some of the torches are some of the coolest lighters I've ever seen. So,
John, you could have legit just ran all the way across multiple states, a couple thousand miles, picked them up, and hauled them back. You would have had time to do it this morning. Come on, man.
That's true. That's true. So this is my Road Warrior. So it's black and palladium. It's probably got 2 million air miles on it. It's got the ping.
Wow.
And normally when this is all the way filled up, there's 2 flames coming out. And
wow.
this has never failed me. You got to do some maintenance every once in a while. There's 2 flints inside here. And then to fill it, use the DuPont gas, and then you can adjust the flame.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's a bar on the side. See, I have my initials carved in. But it's nice. These will last forever if you take care of them.
Yeah.
There's cigar cases you can get for them to travel with. This is an older model that I have, 007.
John, that's sharp, man. You know I like that one.
And this has got the DuPont ping.
That's such a satisfying sound when you light it up, when you ignite it.
So I almost lost this at the airport one time. TSA said you're carrying a bullet.
Wow. And did they give it back? Well, obviously they did.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you show them your James Bond ID? Were they terrified that they figured out your true identity?
No, they actually thought that I was one of the villains with my mustache.
Hey, at least you own up to it, man. At least you own up to it.
The Line 2 is the most popular DuPont lighter, and there's a lot of different brands. Go on, besides your website, go on colesoflondon.com and go to DuPont and go to the Art of Fire, and you can see all the different Line 2 models. The one that's really cool that I don't have here, it's the Legrand. It's a flame, and then you hold up the bar here, and it extends out to a butane torch.
Oh, so it's a dual?
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Wow. And John, you made a great point. I uploaded kind of just a few different styles from different collections from DuPont, but Coles of London does have the entire catalog up. We can get anything for you if it's available here in the U.S. Someone's asking, I'm new in regards to pens, but have always loved them. What is the lighter for in regards to pens? As John Lane would say, lighters don't mean anything. They're just super cool. ST DuPont is a very world-renowned pen maker. So I'll show you their pens real quick. They also do cigar cutters as well as lighters. So all really classy stuff right here.
See,
just so anybody joining late. Yeah, sorry, John.
20 years ago, before you were born, Brendan, when I got my first lighter, sales of DuPont was really coming up, and it was no big deal to walk in any pen store around the country and there'd be a whole display of DuPont pens and then lighters, cutters, and leather goods, and they would just go hand in hand. Like I said, with the Defi ballpoint, there's a lighter that matches this, there's a cutter that matches this, and I'm hoping that DuPont keeps doing stuff like that. Especially, I want a lighter with diamond guilloche pen.
Dude, that would be super tight. That would be one of the craziest lighters out there.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's a great point too. I totally forgot. Like DuPont offered that From Paris with Love gift set, like $6,000 gift set with the actual pen and the lighter as a part of the globe. The creativity is wicked.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
One of the lighters I have in my collection is the Taj Mahal, where it's got an emerald in the middle of it, and you could get that with a table lighter, a fountain pen, a rollerball, and a cutter. And I think the last time I looked on eBay, I think it was like $37,000.
Jeez, man. So here's the deal, John. You know me, I like to sell product here in Chicago. So I think a great way to bargain is I will up my offer on the banana slugs. I will probably have to send you about 600 of them, probably maybe 6,000 of them. In return, I am seeking a sample of every Dupont lighter. So if you can make that happen, talk to the guys at Kohl's. I'd love it.
Give them a chance to. They might just respond personally to you right now.
Cool, John. Anything else you want to show? I mean, we are cutting on time. We got a few more minutes. Obviously, big thank you to joining us. I want to throw that out there. So.
Okay, so this was called the Extend back when I got it in 2002. It was a limited edition. And this is the one I just had restored, and it's just it's an amazing torch.
Wow.
Now it's called a Maxi Jet.
Wow.
And there's a ton of different colors that you can get. Again, it's on the website. It's reasonably priced. They're very cool. One I queued up here on my screen, which I don't have. This is probably the coolest lighter that we have.
Oh, is that like the Extreme or the Double Extreme?
This is the Double Extreme.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And as you can see, along the side there's big gas gauge, so you can see exactly how much fluid you have left. But the two flames that meet into one, it's just ridiculous.
That's wild. That's really sick. I'm not gonna lie.
And there's the Kohl's of London website. So showing the new Duffy Stealth.
Wow. So I was doing a little bit of research. So do the flints fit in every lighter, and then there's a couple different butane refills for a few different models? Is that how it works?
Yeah, and on the website it will tell you what color of gas to put in. For the line 2, it's yellow. I filled mine last night, so it's yellow. Okay. There's two flints in here, and it's just a matter of sliding this back and checking, and you'll know when you need one because you'll get nothing.
Yeah, it just won't ignite.
No.
Okay.
There's also a cleaning kit that I would recommend when you do start bringing these in that you do get to have, and obviously you're going to need the gas because most of this, you can do all this maintenance on your own. Mm-hmm. I mean, when I was really smoking a lot of cigars, that was always black, and I'd go do events at a cigar store or something, and the guys would get mad at me and take my lighter and clean it for me. So it all worked out.
It's not the worst thing in the world, though, getting a free lighter clean.
I know.
So cool, man.
But they're just amazing products with just the quality that you have. They never go out. It's just a great line.
Excellent. Yeah, I think the wand lighters will be very successful, especially now during the holiday season, because I think they run only a couple $100, right? The lighter itself.
Yeah. The whole kit is a retail value of $360, but this is just very cool. And for all your viewers out there, always make sure that you've got this opening on top of here, because if you're lighting it from down here, it's pretty hot.
You'll learn quickly. That's not the right way.
Oh yeah.
Somebody is asking, they'd like to see that do wax seals. I don't think John has wax seals with him, neither do I. So I'm sure it'd actually be pretty good for wax seals. I don't see why not. So
this is plenty hot.
All right, John. Anything else you want to say? We're going to wrap up the video here. Anybody who is watching, do you want to see any Viscontis one last time or any Duponts? I'd like to take this time to field any questions. Also, to remind you, we do have a lot of gift with purchases out there on our website available for today. But, John, you want to just say something while we're waiting for a couple possible questions?
We at Kohl's really appreciate the support that Atlas has given, not only Visconti, but you're right. DuPont really kicked off because, Chicago is a big DuPont market. It always was. When I lived there, every cigar shop carried DuPont, and it's just great product. And so we appreciate all the support you've given us, and keep it up.
Thanks, man. I really wanted to print out, I don't know if you remember, like 2 years ago, or maybe it was last holiday season, we went out to eat. There's a photo of you and I with the beer, or we were drinking at the dinner table. I was going to print it out and autograph it and send it to you so you could autograph it. And then that would be the next $1 million giveaway. That's more value than anything out there.
It would go up on your wall of fame.
It'd go up on my Christmas tree, man.
Oh man, you had to show me those again, didn't you? You had to show me
Yeah.
those.
Listen, man, we're getting some requests, so I'm just going to browse through it. This is obviously the hot topic of the day. So I'm going to try to show everything real quick while we've got the audience. That's the new Divina. Somebody wanted to see the shark blue. Beautiful color. We didn't really touch on the Rembrandts, John, but they're going to be up in there. You'll see the Visconti case is obviously empty because I've got everything out right now. But those are the Rembrandts.
Yeah, we've got Rembrandt, you got Breeze, you got Mirage. There's a lot of really good low end Visconti starter pens that you can work your way into. And the colors, as you saw from my Christmas tree, the colors are just amazing.
They pop, man. They pop. Quit with the cigar talk. I will have to go find my one I saved from 10 years ago. Well, you enjoy that. Cheers to you, my friend. The Divina, the Shark Blue, the Rembrandts. John, I think that's it, man. Hey, as always, such a great time. Seriously, such a great time. Let me throw on my shades and my Hollywood hat for the ending. As we all know, my nickname is Hollywood. A big thank you. Oh, John, you're outdoing me, man. I love it. I love it. You look very good in that. But thank you to everybody who tuned in today. We really appreciate the support. We truly enjoy doing these takeovers. John, if you'd like to say goodbye before I officially close it out, the floor is yours.
Brendan, we appreciate everything you're doing for us. You guys got great customers, and I can't believe it's been a year since we've done an event together, and I can't wait to. Hopefully, we'll do it in the spring.
Absolutely, I've got faith, man.
It's bad enough when we do these things for an hour, but we're in the same location for like 8.
Nothing gets done.
So.
Cool, John. Hey,
okay,
really appreciate it, man. Really do it. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you around.
Okay.
All right, you guys, as always, a really, really great time. Thank you to all of you who tuned in. Be on the lookout. We will post the giveaway for the Rembrandt by Visconti. So you'll see the post. You can figure out how to enter and whatnot. But again, we really appreciate it. I hope you guys are all staying safe, enjoying your time with your families this holiday season. Please be safe. Keep practicing social space, and we'll see you next time, all right? Peace!